Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be making some Porterhouse steaks on the Weber, and we're going to be using the slow and sear again. It should be a whole lot of fun. Wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Chris Crawford in New England. This is a hat for his group, the New England Pitmasters. I'll put their information down below. I appreciate the hat, buddy. Let's get to these steaks, guys. Wow, check these steaks out. These are the Porterhouse steaks we're going to be reverse searing on the Weber. And what I did do is a dry salt brine for 2 hours. You can see all that moisture that's been drawn to the surface of these steaks. We're going to get these rinsed off with some cool water and dab them off with a paper towel, and then we'll get them seasoned up. Alright guys, it's time to get these Porterhouses seasoned up. Wanted to show you what we're working with. I threw together a little steak rub here. It's got some simple seasonings in there, a little salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and a pinch of lemon pepper. So we're going to put that on this Porterhouse right here. And then over here on this side, man, those look great. This is a sample of a tester from Dan Wright with Wright Barbecue Company. He's working on a beef steak seasoning, and I'm going to give it a shot on this Porterhouse. Alright guys, let's get this seasoned up. Alright y'all, we got both of these seasoned up. Like I told you, we're doing the Wright rub here. It's their sample for their beef that they're working on. And then over here it's just a simple salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and a little pinch of lemon pepper. Let's go ahead and head out to the driveway and get these tossed onto the Weber. I'll show you the setup there with the slow and sear. We have this set up on this side here. We have an indirect side, and what I mean by indirect is in the middle here we have a water reservoir that's filled with water, cool water, and then on the other side here you can see it's a direct flame. So we're going to put these Porterhouses on this side to cook until they get to about 118 degrees internal, and then we'll sear them on the direct side. Let's get these Porterhouses tossed on here. I'm excited to give these a shot. There's one, and then we'll do the other. Alright, and both of them are on. I'm going to move our probe here so it's not under our meat. We'll get an accurate read. Alright, and we're going to get this closed down, and you want to put the vent or exit exhaust side over your meat so the smoke has to flow over your meat to come out. And I will update y'all here in about 20 minutes and see where we're at. We might flip them at that point, but we'll just give it a check and see where we're looking like. Alright guys, this has been going for about 15 minutes, and it shows we're right at about 90 degrees internal on these Porterhouse steaks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this probe out, set that to the side, and we're going to give these a flip. Man, look at that. It smells amazing. Looks great. We're going to go ahead and get this lid shut down, and we'll keep cooking until we reach 115 degrees internal. What is really cool to note as well is if you see that steam coming off this water, that's just a lot of moisture that's great for these steaks to cook in while we're doing this reverse sear, and that's thanks to that slow and sear by Adrenaline Barbecue. Their information will be down below in the description box. Like I said, I'm going to get this shut down and we will keep cooking. We're running out of light, so next time I see y'all, we'll be searing them and then we'll be giving them a taste. Hang tight. Alright guys, these Porterhouse steaks have came to an internal temperature of 110 degrees, and we're going to load some more hot coal into this side here. You can see we still got some pecan wood going and that water's bubbling, and we're going to load that up with some more hot coal, and then we'll toss these on the direct side and sear them up. Wow, we got that side scorching hot now. We're gonna do one steak at a time, and I'm gonna start with my seasoned steak here with the salt, the pepper, the garlic, the onion powder, a little pinch of lemon pepper, and we're gonna sear these on each side for about a minute or a minute and a half, right over that direct flame. Listen to that sizzle. I'm gonna go ahead and get this knocked out. I'm gonna flip it around, sear up the other side for a minute and a half. Next time I see y'all, we'll toss the other one on, and then I'll catch y'all in the kitchen for a taste test. Alright, and we pulled this one off to the side. We're going to let it finish coming up to temperature on the indirect side after we seared that. And now to toss the other one onto the fire. Man, it smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and let this one sear up on both sides for about a minute and a half. And next time I see y'all, we'll be giving all this a taste. Alright y'all, these steaks are right at about 130 degrees internal. I'm going to let them stay in there for about 3 or 4 more minutes just to soak up a little bit extra of that pecan smoke. And we'll be pulling them off and letting them rest for 10 minutes, and then we'll cut into them. While we're waiting for those steaks to rest up, it's a good time for us to recap on what we did today. We started out with some Porterhouse steaks from Matador Prime Steak, and I'm going to put their information down below. What we did is we dry brined those steaks with some salt for about 2 hours, and then we washed all that salt off with some cool water, dabbed them down with a paper towel, and then we hit them with our seasoning that y'all saw. I used my custom seasoning with the salt, the pepper, the garlic, the lemon pepper, and then we're testing out Dan Wright's seasoning on the other Porterhouse. Let's go ahead and see what these steaks look like and see what we're working with. Alright guys, I got me a nice little piece of each steak here to give a sample. This first one is the one with the Wright steak seasoning that he's testing still. Let's see what we're working with. Cheers. That steak from Matador Prime Steak is so buttery, it's so smooth going down. That seasoning is awesome on these steaks. I can really see that he amped up those beef flavors working with this one he's working on, the tester sample. Let's give this other one a shot. The one that I put together, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, a little bit of lemon pepper. Let's see what we're working with. These are juicy as could be. Again, wow, that's really good. This salt, the pepper, the garlic, the onion powder, the slight hint of lemon pepper goes well with that steak as well. Both of these were a success in my mind. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm going to keep on putting out these videos. Go ahead and subscribe if you like what you see. I'll see y'all next time.